My name is Claire Donovan, and for 6 months, I lived in a house that kept records of people who were never supposed to leave it. In 2020, after my divorce, I moved to a small rental outside Madison, Wisconsin. It was cheap, quiet, and backed up to a line of woods that stayed dark even in summer. The landlord said the previous tenant had moved suddenly. I did not ask questions. I needed silence more than answers. The first strange thing was the basement door. It was always unlocked in the morning, even though I locked it every night, I assumed. It was old hinges. Warped wood houses settle, people say. The second thing was the notebook. It appeared on the kitchen table on my third night. A black spiral notebook, damp at the edges, like it had been left outside. Inside were names written neatly in blue ink. Full names, dates, times. Most entries ended with the same phrase. Did not return upstairs. I assumed it belonged to the previous tenant. I left it alone. That night, I woke up to footsteps below me. Slow, careful, like someone learning the layout of the house. I stayed in bed holding my breath, listening as the steps stopped directly beneath my bedroom. Then the basement door creaked shut. The next morning, a new name had been added to the notebook. I checked county records later that week. Every name in the notebook matched a missing person report from Dane County or nearby towns. Some went back 20 years. None had been found. I tried calling the landlord. His number no longer worked. On the 7th night, the basement light turned on by itself. I stood at the top of the stairs, staring into the yellow glow. Below, the air smelled wet, metallic. At the bottom step, the concrete floor was covered in tally marks, hundreds of them scratched into the surface. Something moved behind the furnace. I slammed the door and ran upstairs. The notebook was open on the table. My name was written at the bottom of the page. No date yet. That night, I heard a voice whispering from the vents, not calling me, reading, listing names, pausing between them like it was counting. I packed my car at dawn. As I carried my last bag out, I noticed the basement window from outside. It was not dark anymore. It was crowded, faces pressed close to the glass, pale and patient, watching me leave. I drove straight to the police station. They checked the address. The house did not exist. No records, no permits, no ownership, history. The road number skipped right over it. When I went back later with officers, there was nothing there but trees. No foundation, no driveway, just disturbed earth and a single concrete step leading nowhere. That night in my apartment miles away, I heard the familiar sound of a basement door unlocking. On my kitchen table sat the notebook. A new line had been added beneath my name. Returned once. I have never gone back, but every few weeks when I wake up at exactly 2:17 a.m., I can hear footsteps below me. Slow, careful learning. The layout of wherever I am now. And I know the notebook is still being updated.